Hey, it's a title card for the show, and I don't have a proper intro yet. Yay.
Welcome back to Ty.
Hello!
I went the wrong way. Fuck! So I actually took your advice.
Maybe that's how I should open, because you know how I do bye?
Yeah.
Like, that's just like that's my, like, hello.
Hello,
So you
hello,
don't take his advice.
No, I took your advice.
Oh no, as in like...
Oh, yeah, no, you do, I was kind of building to that. No, so I took your advice and played ahead. I actually ended up beating Ty in my spare
like, actually played
in
some
my
of
spare time. I opened up my the file that I started when I got the game, and I caught up to where we were, and then I ended up beating the game in like a couple days, which was pretty neat.
Because it's one of those things where it was like, a lot of the other games we play, you've at least played it, if not played it once, then you've seen someone play it or something like that, so it's made it a little easier for us to kind of know where we're going. Whereas some of this stuff, I swear to God, it's like, we're just babes in the wood.
Yeah, but now I have played through this level, and I know how to beat it, and I know I'm going the wrong way. I'm doing purpose, so that okay, never mind. I was gonna try and get an extra life, but you know what?
NVM.
NVM?
Never mind.
Bite
Sure,
these
be in there.
spines to reach the other side.
Because NM would be 2.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, you don't listen to him. You do everything the opposite of what he says, because guess what? He's a liar bird.
Oh God! Stop biting us, you weird ticks. Fucking hate ticks. I've had one tick. It was on my very inner thigh.
Oh, that does not sound fun.
I was fortunate that I decided to sit like very improperly, so my friend's mum, whose holiday I was staying at her like holiday house with her family, because they like invited me over. They were like renting a place. It wasn't theirs, but it was like yeah. Anyway, long story short, I had a tick on my inner thigh, and it was pulled off with tongs, which I'm pretty sure is like the improper way to do it. But you know, I didn't get like septicemia, so that was good.
Yay!
I didn't get sick or anything. Ooh, is that a big spooter?
It was a big spooter. I'm going over here to do
Bulba.
something. Okay, hang on.
Oh, there's. See, some of the spiders are like creepier than others.
Yeah, those are the same spiders we fought before. They're just in the light now, as opposed to we fought them in a dark area before.
Yeah. We fought them at the Billabong.
I keep going to say world, like we fought them in a dark world, because I've been playing Spyro.
Well, technically that is a world.
Technically,
it's basically a world. It's a level, but it's a world.
Level, yeah. I keep saying world because I've been playing Spyro a lot recently for many reasons.
Yes, a heretofore undisclosed reason.
One's for a project that I will talk about in the coming months.
Yeah, you'll hear about it. It'll be fun.
I may have mentioned it already, but this is like I'm actually trying to keep it a little more tight-lipped about it now.
Yeah.
But the other reason is the fucking remastered trilogy, the reignited trilogy got announced, and oh my god!
Fuck, we were like oh god. I think one of the last episodes we were like. We were very disappointed that it wasn't announced, and then it got leaked, and then we were like, ha ha ha, memes! I did previously say, though, I was like, I really hope no one, like, leaks it and ruins it.
Oh no, here's the thing.
The thing is, the leak kind of led to goodness, so...
No, the leak came from fucking Activision. The leak was, they posted on Amazon India and then Amazon Mexico, like, maybe an hour or two before they meant to actually go live with it.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, fuck. Alright.
It was only like an hour or two, though.
Yeah, and it was hilarious. And
you missed one.
I know.
Well, you have to do a rerun anyway, because you're doing different branching paths.
Do.
Because of the different branching paths, there are some that go down certain ways.
Yeah, there are like, I have to do this run like 3 times. It's great.
There's no way to get that all in one run.
Nope. But yeah, my friend Jack, who has been commenting on our videos and watching our Spyro stuff, and like, cheers, dude. Turns out, like, so I went to school with him, knew him for like 4 years or so, had no idea, but he is a huge Spyro nut. So like,
I feel like I said this before, not to like invalidate that he does like Spyro and that's like a really cool thing to have in common, but like a lot of the kids are like of our age.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who are very
Who are
big,
at like the very least like Spyro,
Yeah.
if not are like obsessed with Spyro. There's like a
I've been playing Spyro since I was very, very young. Like, younger than I could have played it. Like, I was telling Sarah, I think I got my PS1...
When you were like 3 or 4?
Yeah, when I was like 3 or 4 and my dad played it
Yeah.
and I watched, and the game he played was Spyro, and that's why I got into it. And like, I have been... This is exactly how I got into Skylanders. I have been so deprived of Spyro stuff.
Yeah, Spyro-related content.
And Crash, that when Crash got announced for Imaginators, I was like, oh shit, maybe I should try this Skylanders thing
By the way,
out.
that game is really fun.
Skylanders?
Like, that specific one that Crash is in.
Imaginators. Yeah, that's a good game.
The one where it has the, what are they called, senseis?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like the sensei cutscenes alone are enough reason for you to buy that game.
Oh,
it is amazing.
It's very fun.
It's so fun.
And it's made by the same people doing the Reignited trilogy. But yeah, I got into Skylanders because I was Toys for Bob. Toys for Bob are lovely people, from what I understand. But yeah, I got into Skylanders because I was like, I fucking like going into my pants. When Skylanders got announced, I fucking hated the concept of it. I was like, nope, this isn't Spyro.
I remember you being pretty, like, not anti it, but like, you were you had absolutely no interest and were like kind of definitely against, leaning towards the against side of it.
Oh, totally. No, you should have seen me when I was an angry teenager who was in love with Spyro and saw this, like, first getting announced being like, this is fucking buzzing and shit like that.
Yeah, like, oh, this is ruining Spyro, it's not the real Spyro, the design's completely different, like,
exactly.
Especially if you look at, like Skylanders Academy and stuff like that, like the animated series they made.
Okay,
and his design has changed a lot, and I'm like, nah, alternative universes,
no,
dude.
like, anyone who complains about Spyro's design in Skylanders. Yes, the first 2 games, it was not great. Swap Force on, they changed it and it looks nice. Also, anyone else complaining? Fucking the guys who made that design also did the redesign for the Reignited trilogy. Shut your fucking mouth.
if you're like, oh, finally they made a good design, it's like, it's the same people, it's the same company.
But that's no. What was I fucking? I decided I wanted to try Skylanders because they announced Crash was going to be in it, and that's like, yeah, that's a great thing. And so I just sort of, I think...
What big teeth you have.
Oh, yeah. I think the first game was on sale, like, a pre-owned copy, and it came with, like, the portal of power, and, I got like 2 figures real cheap, and I started playing, and I was like, oh shit, this game is actually quite a bit like the original Spyro, so... Yeah, like, or not the original Spyro, but it has elements there, and you like...
And the cool thing is, because you got into it like a long time after Skylanders really became a big thing, you got a lot of your figures like in bargain bins, and you get like, I genuinely think part of it was because like it was basically a money pit situation of like you could just keep spending money. Yep. Like the figurine sets that we bought for like the later games that came out after you were into it. They were like $30, and then like literally like 2 months later they would be like $5, and you were like, okay.
Not quite that. The best I've had is
the price drop off was quite significant compared to like buying a video game 2 months later.
The best I've had was at the end of Imaginators, they hadn't released this this one figure set that they were planning on doing. And I honestly reckon that's because Toys for Bob reshifted their focus on making the Reignited trilogy around that time, but Activision wasn't pushing it, and so they very quietly, without making a fuss, released the final set, sent out a few of them to major retailers, and I found one, like not long after it was released, on a bargain sale table at my local game store, and they were selling it for $9. And I went up to the dude and I'm like, is this
good old insert game store name here.
I went up to the dude behind the counter and I'm like, is this for real? He's like, yeah, I found them on my desk and I didn't know what to do with them, so like, take it.
Take it, just do it.
Just give me $9 and we're good.
We were quite fortunate about that. I think there was one where I think I found a couple of like special edition ones in bargain bins before. Like there's been a couple of times where I found
like a legendary version of one of the Trap Masters, and now we're just getting
there's a lot of stuff you can go into with this. It's fun, you know.
I'm planning on making a thing about Skylanders for said project that I was talking about.
I love Aaron's response to the whole Spyro thing. He's like, I already got my Spyro remake.
I got my Spyro reboot. It was called Skylanders. It was dope. I'm like, yeah, no, it was.
He's like, don't at me, and I'm like, same.
I think he was just like...
That was obviously him He did
the same thing when it got leaked. Like, Jessica Negri posted about how much she was excited for the
Why not enjoy Spyro in all his forms, in all of his AUs? Thank you, children. Okay.
I don't think Aaron liked the original Spyro. He doesn't like the original Crash either. And I know a lot of older
Fair enough. It's a different thing as well.
He didn't grow up with it. Like a lot of people I know who are kind of like, oh yeah, they're not that great. They weren't people who grew up with those games.
The thing is, it is very different for us.
Oh, yeah.
Like, our generation. And I'll say that. I'm like, a lot of us, it was like, this was the first fucking game I really started to play and learn how to use my thumbs. This is the first game I played that mutated my thumbs permanently.
I love the other day, you came in, and I don't know why, but you grabbed my hand for something, and you were like, why are your hands so warm? And I was like...
No, what it was is I'd just woken up, and I always kind of wake up a little bit more warm, and you had woken up before me, and you're like, oh, you're so warm, and I'm like, yeah, it's just because I woke up, and then you hugged me, and your hand was still warmer than I was.
Yep.
Like, your hand was still warmer than the rest of my body.
I'd been
and I was like, okay, if I'm warm, then your hands are like fucking hot, and you were like, yeah, I have controller hands.
I have gamer hands, baby. That's gamer
hands.
hand, baby.
And then I said, nah, I've got like those. I've got artist hands or keyboard hands. My hands are almost always cold.
Yep. These are the hands of someone who was born to play video games.
Yeah, but we're different kind of video game people. We're different kind of I guess like interacts with technology kind of thing.
Oh yeah, I've been playing fucking consoles and handhelds since I was knee-high to a fucking sandmouse.
But I spend more time, like, on computers just because of uni and things like that. But I actually don't spend that much time on my computer. I kind of avoid... Like, I don't take my laptop to uni most of the time because it's really heavy, for one. Like, it makes my bag, like, 3 times as heavy.
Yeah.
Like, all of the rest of my bag probably weighs about as much as my laptop does, realistically. Like... When I put it in, it feels twice as heavy. Someone's like, how's your bag so heavy? I'm like, I have a laptop and books and also, like, a pencil case full of a reasonable number of pens.
I mean, fair. I don't know, like, yeah. I remember that in high school. I remember my mom picking up my bag once and being like, what have you got in here, bricks? I'm like, yes, they're called textbooks.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
it was good because they started bringing out like CDs versions.
Nuts.
Like but like disc versions of your textbooks, which used to make it a little bit easier to but I just used to hate it because it was like I just want to be able to physically touch the textbook. I don't know why this makes it easier. Do you find that sometimes like you prefer the physical copies of like things that you can get in like a PDF?
Sarah, why do you think I buy physicals of everything that I
Yeah, but like even like specifically like written stuff and things like that is like...
Oh yeah, I can't read books or shit on like... I have a series of books that I like called what is it? The Sprawl Trilogy by William Gibson. Great books. Neuromancer, one of my favorite books of all time. And
Is that one of your cyberpunk ones?
Yes. Yeah. That is like the progenitor to cyberpunk kind of shit. William Gibson is a fantastic writer, by the way. But
Duly noted.
So I'd read Neuromancer, and I really wanted to read the second book, which I believe is Count Zero. I think so. And I couldn't find it anywhere in stores, but I found out
like
it was
a digital copy. Yeah.
I found a digital copy on iTunes, and I was like, oh shit, I can start reading this. Read about a page in and went, I cannot do this.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus Christ. And even like comics, like I've had people be like, oh yeah, just
I'm used to reading comics online.
I can't do it, man.
But it also has to be on the type of website where it's easy for me to navigate. So like a lot of like of the old, now no longer even running manga sites. Like I used to read on One Manga.
I remember One Manga.
Sorry, I know I should say it manga, but it's always been like since a child. It's always been One Manga.
Fair.
In my head, and so and then also like Manga Fox and stuff like that. Sorry, I know I'm butchering the word. I'm that weeb, so like, it's just that's how they are in my head.
It's like
but those don't even exist anymore. Like, and the thing is, a lot of the time it would be good because you'd scroll with the up and down, but it would be exactly one page, like one laptop screen size.
Yeah. And
then you just forward it back to go to the next page.
Yeah.
And that was very easy for me to consume very fast. So I read all of Naruto on I read the entirety of Naruto Shippuden. Shippuden.
You're the fucking weeb here. Shippuden. Sorry.
Naruto Shippuden.
Yeah.
No, there you go.
No, like I had a thing recently where like Fen, I've read a bunch of his comics online and they're great. But, like, when I went over to his house, he had a couple physicals lying around, and I just picked them up and read them. I'm like, this is so much nicer. I couldn't.
Yeah, I find, like, I think it depends as well, because, like, majority of the manga that I consumed was scanlations.
Yeah.
Because you get them a lot faster, and, like, a lot of the time I would end up, like, supporting the...
Hang on.
I support most of the...
Hang on. So he told me to heat the thing up, right?
Yeah, so you gotta freeze it.
Yeah, but like I want to show you what happens if I heat the fucker up.
Angry? Does it explode?
Yes.
Oh, it's getting redder. Okay, so you have to freeze it.
What? You don't trust me?
Yes, I don't trust you, you fuck.
Oh, fucker. And then if you do it again, you probably break it. But
no, I did it a few times. It just like leaves. It just keeps exploding.
But yeah, but the thing is, like, I think it depends on what you're used to as well. Like for that specifically, and I read a lot of fan fiction, so reading on a computer screen or reading stuff like that. But like specifically textbooks, like with diagrams and stuff like that. Also, like having physicals of books just makes it so much easier to like annotate and stuff like that if you do study in a way that involves a lot of like textbooks or like, you know, related texts or whatever.
Question.
Yeah?
And I'm not trying to be sexist here.
Yeah.
Do you think reading fan fiction is more of a thing that girls do than guys? Because
I feel like it's like
very few men who have or will admit openly to have reading fan fiction.
I guess the way I'll answer that question is majority of the authors and other people I spoke to who also consumed fan fiction were female, yes.
Yes.
So I think that's like that's a way that a lot of the people I knew like consumed and also wrote or like created their own creative stuff was like through writing and through like a lot of the smut and stuff like that. Like I feel like that was a lot more. Like, I don't want to generalize here, but like a lot more like
totally. That's
I found as like a kid when I was first getting around that age where you kind of get into like more of like the sexual curiosity and like wanting to consume pieces of media that are like sexually charged. Like I found I would prefer to read smut than to like watch porn or something like that, if that makes sense.
I had a similar thing with hentai though.
I
know
definitely
hentai
preferred
is
hentai.
porn,
I've always preferred like hentai to like live action porn, especially when I was younger.
I can't say that I have
because I am just like straight up I'm just garbage and that's okay. But
hey children, I like porn. But like disclaimer.
Hello, I am human. I like them. I am one of those people who enjoys the sex.
I would love to be one of those.
I know that there are people who don't, and that's all good.
I would love to be one of those people who is far more subtle about what they enjoy in porn. Like people who make subtle references to shit like that, and then it's like, oh, I can't do that. I wish I could be more.
No, I'm like a straight up like Aki Dearest level of. I would give her a shout out, but I genuinely haven't watched her videos in over 6 months, so I could not give you a judgment of whether or not I would recommend watching her videos at this point in time. I did enjoy watching her open like Akidentos.
Yeah, totally.
Or Akidentovas.
It's fantastic.
Because that's funny. But But like I genuinely couldn't speculate on her content. So like if you want to go have a check out, that's who I'm talking about.
I
But
died.
she talks a lot about like Hentai Haven and stuff like that. She makes a lot of references to that.
Fucking Jessica Negri just did a Faku cosplay.
Yeah.
Faku, whatever it is.
Fuck it.
Faku cosplay, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
And
I like Faku. If I had more money, I would probably subscribe to that.
my favorite thing is
But I'm just too poor at this point. Too
Brown-
poor to pay for porn.
Brown Man. I was just reminded of this, but fucking he like on it when he was Achievement Hunter, and even after that, he used to play Worms. You know the game?
Yeah, I know the game.
And
My brother likes it.
in Worms, you can like name all of your worms, and he would name them porn star names, like Lexi Bell and Faye Reagan and stuff. And I'm
You
like,
have to.
that's
You have
fucking.
to. Oh god, he's like his health is.
Yeah, no, it picks up where you left off if you die, which is
Nice.
so kind. Thank you, Pr0nz Studios. Thanking Pr0nz Studios.
He's like Max for more Pr0nz.
Purposely shouting out Pr0nz Studios in an episode where we talk about fan fiction and porn.
Sorry,
Excellent.
we probably shouldn't shout anyone out in this episode. Oh, okay, just clip through
Shout out
with
to
yellowness.
Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Toasted Bob for bringing back one of my favorite.
We talked about Spyro and porn. I think
yeah.
that should be called the episode.
Wow.
It's just called Spyro and porn.
Time Attack, Muddy Towers, Gantry Glide. What did I fucking miss?
I think it'd be just funny with
Jesus.
Spyro and hentai. That's the episode. No, you should make it really clickbaity, like Spyro Reignited Trilogy preview and also hentai.
No,
No.
Jesus Christ, I couldn't do that to my boy.
Nah, we don't want to
Ugh.
piggyback off that fabulousness, but it is exciting.
You-
I'm very
you-
excited.
No, I'm not gonna ask that question.
Ask me a question. Ask me a question that
Yeah,
you're less
yeah,
terrified to ask me then.
You ever seen Spyro porn? Because I fucking have.
I haven't actually, but I'm like okay with never doing that.
I
But
figured it out.
no,
like it's the
but
worst.
like I've seen porn of most things. Like, dude, I was into ponies. Okay, I've seen enough. Like,
no, it's just like
porn.
I've
I've actually read a couple of pony fanfictions too. I was out of my fanfiction phase by the time I hit my pony phase though. But I read a lot of the ones that were like, had meme notoriety.
Yeah.
So like Cupcakes, I've read it. Rainbow Factory, I've read it.
Let's not name names.
No, like they're like well known. There's like songs made by famous like well known. You know, like there was one made by The Living Tombstone.
Oh, okay.
That I think might have been like a remix of Rainbow Factory, which was a song that was made referencing the fanfiction. It was, yeah, I mean, that's what the fandom was like. It was like everyone made content based off everything. And everything was very intertwined, and there would be, like, I followed a lot of Ask Tumblrs, like a lot of those Draw Me Asks.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was about to get at.
Okay.
Like, fucking, just like, when you're younger, you search stuff on the internet, and without really thinking about the consequences.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of stuff that way, but fucking Tumblr is a hotbed.
It's pretty good that then most of the time they will hide anything that is tagged not safe for work, so
Yeah,
that does
but, like,
help, and you can blacklist
See,
stuff
I
if
didn't
you
know.
have filters now, but...
I just didn't know that. I didn't know about that, and I still refuse to do it because personal reasons.
I can't because I'm on mobile, and
Yeah,
I
exactly.
can't be fucked buying apps or downloading apps to do that kind of stuff because I'm not that committed. I don't get triggered by much, so I'm okay.
I don't either. But that's the thing. When I first got Tumblr, I didn't honestly really know that it
By
was.
the way, I meant triggered in the actual sense of I don't find the stuff much that triggers me.
We got that.
Not in the meme potential, which is
No,
super fucked, by the way.
But yeah, when I first got Tumblr, I used it for what. Not for what. Okay, how do I even put this?
For what did you use it for?
You know, looking at pretty photos and art and shit.
Yeah, like the aesthetic bullshit.
Yeah, the aesthetic bullshit, as opposed to what most people use Tumblr for, which is titties and kitties. But
Same. Both, please, thank.
It's a quote from a friend of mine.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
That's a good
So I would search. I figured, Tumblr. A lot of people on Tumblr like certain stuff. I wonder if they're, what the tags are like for shit that I
Yeah,
like.
if you go into a tag search, you're gonna have a fun time,
Like
kiddos.
it's great because usually you'll find a bunch of gifs and some really creative fan art, and then you'll just find porn. Just a lot of porn.
Especially when it's untagged, 'cause, like
it's-
most people still don't tag
fucking
much.
hilarious, but
I'm one of those people who doesn't tag. Like sometimes I'll tag everything, especially if it's a stim video.
I tag when we make these videos. Fucking hang on.
You tag because then it's searchable.
Yeah, pretty
like
much.
it's basically like
What am I
let's
missing?
not lie. We want
Time
to
attack. Muddy Towers. What's Muddy Towers?
Do you want to keep going?
A little bit. Yeah.
let's just keep
sorry.
going.
I'm kind
Does
of.
it say where Muddy Towers is on the map?
Yes.
You've
Okay.
got,
There's one
a time
near me.
attack, and then there's
one
Muddy
near
Towers.
me, and then that's the time
That's the
attack.
time attack.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Just go for it. There's
Time
no
attack's
harm.
easy.
Yeah,
I
because
just
it's
have
just
Beat this son of a bitch down the.
you just have to avoid hitting anything, right?
By the river.
Learn how to swim.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Is this the same? It's like the same rainforest, but it's a different bit of it, isn't it?
I guess.
Or is it a different? I think it's actually a different rainforest. Might be.
Like.
So I think one was based off the Daintree, and one was based off. This is based off like a more temperate one,
No, like.
or vice versa.
Wow, you won. You got
It's kind of hard to say, honestly.
Just slam your fucking
Don't-
mug down on the
I
table.
do not care. It's hard to say, right? Because like, hang on. Where the fuck are you? Muddy
Really
Towers.
far to the left. So it's like up past one of the jump points for that nonsense.
Oh.
You can. Oh no,
No.
I don't think you can.
I
I think it dumps you out there.
Oh, that's where the wrong way dumps you out.
Yeah. Okay, where are you now? Can you just like pull up the map for me? Okay, so you go, yeah.
Sorry.
You go up and left.
Shout out to Ocean Grove for being lovely
So you
dudes.
go that way. You keep going that way, and then you cross over. Oh, sometimes the camera I swear gets like way too close, and I'm just like, oh god.
Wait, I know how the fuck to get there. I know what it is. I figured it out. That's it up there.
Oh.
I know what I have to do.
Oh, you have to go yum yum yum.
There may actually be an easier way to do this, but in fact, I'm fairly certain there is an easy way to do this, but I can't.
So that's Muddy Towers.
Yeah, that's it there. There's a fucking button somewhere around here that makes that
Do you know where it is?
I can't remember. But
Oh my god.
shock horror. Reese can't remember.
Fucking.
Reese can't remember something.
We're
Oh
like
my
gonna get to the
God.
half-hour mark by this point.
Yep.
At this rate.
These are right.
Sarate.
I fucking
Sorry,
remember.
I'm just. If you can hear weird noises, I'm rubbing my arm. I apologize.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I'll like scratch my arm or something, and I'm like, it comes across like I'm scratching something that I'm not scratching. Please don't think I'm gross.
Jesus,
Okay, I'm
man.
just being a person.
What
I
the-
have
Oh, it's just pie.
yeeks.
Yes.
I'm also like an absent-minded scratcher, so like I'll just like right now I'm scratching my elbow. It probably sounds like gross sandpaper.
Not.
You're like, ew. I'm like, yep.
No, it's not. It's more just like you're apologizing for stuff you needn't even bring up.
Yep.
Just,
Hi, I'm Sarah. Nice to meet you.
I mean, fair.
The pleasure's all mine.
Where the fuck did that?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, I.
Wait, can you flame that thing and it makes the thing happen?
No, that was.
Just do it the hard way. At this point, it's taking you longer to do it the easy way.
That's true.
Like, at this point, it is literally taking you longer to do the shortcut.
Come on, fuck. Okay,
Nope.
maybe not. Maybe I can't. Maybe I do need to find that fucking stupid fuck. Where is it?
Sorry, that was
I
me
gotta-
taking my phone off the table, guys. I was just letting them know what the noise was.
I know,
right?
but like, don't bring it
I'm
up.
painting a verbal picture, Reese.
Double pictures.
He's just mad because I apologize too much. I get in these like little cycles of like, oh sorry, oh sorry, because of them all. It's very funny.
Is.
It's fun. I'm a little hyper because I just had work. And I'm like at the tired point. I also had I had an insert the name of a well-known Australian energy drink here. And then...
You had a V?
and then... no, I had a W. And then also I had I had a Mountain Dew energized frozen drink from KFC.
Found it.
Ah, there you go. That'd be the actual way that you do it, I
yes. And it's called Money Towers because both the area where the thing are and the other thing are...
I gathered. Yes. Really important that we don't muddy the issues here. I'm making that really unpleasant, awkward grin. I think Reese is gonna have to look for a new recording partner soon.
No.
Now accepting applications.
No. Couldn't get rid of you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're kind of embedded in the series. You're a regular.
I am a regular.
A regular. You know what you did.
I did no such thing. I know nothing.
Yes, you do. And
I know nothing, because you're sinking in the mud. Oh god, guys, can you tell we're a little bit tired?
It's been it's been a long couple of days. Anyway.
Without you, my friend. And I'll tell you
how the song
about
goes.
it.
It's not even the lyrics.
I know.
Anyway, that's all the time we have for this episode of the Super Show. If you liked what you saw, maybe think about leaving a like or commenting or subscribing or just watching some more of our stuff, because that'd be really cool.
That'd be heckin' neat.
Until next time, guys, please do what we're trying to do and take care of yourselves. We love you very much. Ty, what the fuck, bro?
There's tiny flies that you can't quite see against the background.
It's amazing. Bye.
Bye! There were 2 errors there. First of all, it's watch some more of our videos. Second of all, it's bye-bye.
Alright.
Concrete.
Fucking...
It's do you accept constructive criticism? No.
No, you fuck.
Bye, guys.